Hello guys, welcome to Selliplus. To start, go to our website selliplus.com and download the extension and you will just be here. As you can see here, we have a small tab, Selliplus tab, and one LinkedIn tab that is controlled by Selliplus, and this is where the actions that Selliplus will perform will happen. So you download it, you logged in. Let's assume that you manage all that and you're here. The dashboard here is like the number of invites, number of everything that you have done through Selliplus, right? So I'm going to show you, first of all, the most important thing that I know you're wondering: how does the campaign work? We just create a new campaign, and let's say we want to call it test, and create it. I'm gonna show you the previous campaign that I created already. And as you can see here, we have 0 prospects selected because we have no prospects. So we have not enrolled anyone at the moment. The most important thing you need to know is here is where the sequence, like everything that will happen to you, those prospects, is decided here. First of all, let's see who we want to target. How do we enroll these prospects that we were talking about? Everything happens here on LinkedIn or Sales Navigator. You can use both. And basically just, I don't know, use some filters as you usually do. I don't know who you guys reach out to usually. For instance, CFO in United States. And I don't know, we are gonna have a lot of results. So let's just put something like mentioned in the news, just not to have like that many, but it's fine. Actually, you can have like a lot. Simply once you're here, you just like click on the Selliplus extension. You say, hey, I want to enroll these prospects in the test campaign. How many prospects? Well, just for this demo, I'm gonna say 10, but you can do up to 2,500. So send to Selliplus. It's gonna take like few seconds really. And we are going to see them, and we receive this notification here, and we just refresh, and voila, 10 prospects here in the campaign. Now we know that we have prospects that are CFOs in our campaign. So our sequence should look like what? Here you can decide, send invite, or you can start with I don't know, view profile, for example. You can start soft, but I don't like it. I want to go straight to it. So I usually send an invite. If you want, you can add a note, but I wouldn't suggest that just because like you don't want to show, like basically if you add a note and you write something like, hey, let's connect, what is it that you do, blah, 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 they perceive that you want to sell something and they are not going to accept your connection. And that's not good. So do you want them to accept your connection, and then you try to sell them something, basically to book the meeting. So you're here, you can choose whatever you want. Hi, first name, want to connect, save changes. And if the invite is not accepted after, let's say, 2 days or 1 day, you want to like follow them. So they will receive a notification, right? That someone is following them. If after, I don't know, 2 days, invite is still not accepted, what do you want to do? Maybe you can view the profile, so they will get another notification. And if the invite is still not accepted after, let's say, 2 weeks, I always suggest you guys withdraw the invite. You don't want to have too many invites pending. That's not good. So withdraw and sequence and withdraw the invite. In the moment the invite will be accepted, in any of these stages, it will go here. And what is it that you want to do? After, I don't know, 1 hour, that the tool will detect the reply, you want to send a message so you know they are actually like connected, they're using LinkedIn. You can also put like no delay, meaning that when the tool will detect the reply, boom, will go very quickly. And say, hey, first name, I saw you work at as a CFO, blah, blah, blah. You write whatever, and you just save the changes. Here, what is it like? He accepted your invite. You send a message, but does not have a reply after, let's say, like 2 days, because you don't want to be that pushy. What is it that you want to do? You can follow, you can, let's say, build a profile, or you can also endorse skills. Just one skill just for him to receive the notification. And you want to do this. There's still no reply, let's say, I don't know, 5 days. So it will be like a week before, from the first message to the second one. You want to send another one. You say, hey, first name, blah, blah. You got the point, guys. And if still after, don't know, 3 days, it's not 4 days, you just end the sequence, whatever. So if you want to enroll this person in another sequence in 1 month, 2 months, you can do it. Now, campaign settings, you're here, you can change the name. What I suggest you guys keep is this keep already connected prospects, because when you just enroll prospects from Sales Navigator, you're gonna have probably like first degree connections, because you're connected to them. So Sales Navigator is probably gonna show them to you like they're like the first ones. So you just wanna skip them. Nothing is bad is gonna happen if you don't, because the tool is still gonna detect that they are connected. But it's just better like to avoid this. So skip if connected, and that's it. What you need to do now is just start the campaign. But before we do that, I want to show you something else. You go here to settings and you have the limits for the day, because you guys need to know the LinkedIn is not so automation friendly. So they just don't want you guys to spam all the time, all the people with like 1,000 messages. So what I suggest here, I set it to 20, but it just was testing something. It's fine if you send like, I don't know, up to 40 per day. We have, by the way, like these delays between connections, between every action actually, that make the tool appear more human. It's like, 3-4 minutes before every action. And you can just set your limits here, whatever, like how many messages per day. And here you can set your start time, right? Like I want to send like, I don't know, you say, oh, I work a lot. I want to send every day, all day. Then you can do it. This is just for you guys. Like you don't have to keep this, like, because anyway, it's an extension. So it's not gonna work if your computer is off. But I mean, I do like keeping it, but because basically my computer is always on. But if you want, just keep or like put everything all the time, every day, all day. And that's it, guys. So I hope you are going to use it. As I was saying, actually, this is like the dashboard. You can see here your stats. You can see this, just some analytics that we take from your LinkedIn, and number of followers, etc. Guys, I hope you are going to use the tool. You're going to book a lot of meetings, and cheers. See ya. And if you have any problem, any issue, if you have any trouble, there you spot some bugs, just let us know in the website and we'll fix it like right away. Cheers.